I'm just saying.
Don,
You
are you
should watch
working
it.
this weekend?
No, I'll be volunteering my time at the soup kitchen like I do 7 days a week, and after that, I'll donate blood, and then I'll see where it takes me from there.
That's pretty great.
I love you, Manchester.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's too early. Just too early. Sorry, guys. Just wait with us till it's time. What are you doing this weekend, Kyle? Just working?
I'm going to be working. I really want to catch that show, though. I'm out at 10. I don't know how long their set is. They said they have nine songs.
Have an opener.
Well, the opener you said is going on at 9, so they probably won't. They won't hit the stage till probably.
You get yourself down to that Shaskeen
God
tonight.
Damn it! I'm getting to the Shaskeen.
You know.
I'll go with you.
No, I'll find a date.
Okay.
You got to check out Rob Azavito's show tonight. Granite State of Mind.
Yep.
Well, I can only do one.
No, he's going to have the guy on from the movie Small Engine Repair, which is streaming on Hulu right now.
I got to check that out.
Which takes place in Manchester, New Hampshire. Although all scenes are not filmed there, there is a great opening sequence of the Queen City.
West Side.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's great. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I read the. I don't have time yet. Next Monday, I'll be able to watch something.
And that's tonight.
Nope, today's Friday.
After Matt Connarton Unleashed, that comes up at 4 p.m. today.
That's right.
Yep.
Right? So then you have that. You have Granite State of Mind with the guy from Small Engine Repair. I don't have his name right with me.
Any questions about songs? Songs about questions?
And then you have Retro Spectrum Radio with the one and only Pauly C.
Yep.
Starring Steve Light.
Matt Connarton's on there, too.
It's going to be a good one tonight. Listen in.
I think Dan's away.
Dan's away?
Dan, who's also on the show, Retro Spectrum Radio, is, I believe he's in New York.
He's in New York City.
Yeah, Comic-Con or something like that?
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but he put up a post yesterday showing some pictures, all in downtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
Now Ron can come in with a pizza.
Showing off.
they can have their pizza. We got muffins. We got Easy G muffins, baby.
Great week, Peter.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Next week we will have U.S. Marshal Nick Willard will be here. We will also have Katie, and her dad, I guess, is coming in on Monday. So looking forward to that.
Rumor has it.
A duet, possibly a duet.
You have to tune in.
We'll find out.
We'll
see you Tuesday.
I'll tune in. Yeah, I'll be here Tuesday, so I'll see you then.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. I guess that's going to do it for us. Thank you, Mike Palapita and Queen City Cabinetry. We appreciate you more than you know.
Right.
Ellen Philbrook, you have a wonderful weekend. We are going to be here Monday, Ellen. Don't worry. We wouldn't let you down.
You'd be surprised.
That's right. You never know. Robbio, have a great weekend.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, it's Pauly C from Retro Spectrum Radio. Say hi, Dan.
Hello, everyone out there.
And say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Don't forget to join me and Dan and Matt every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We go back in time and cover every square inch of your life. Tune in to Retro Spectrum this Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on 95.3 WMNH.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-5000. 4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
Come on down to the Hop Knot at 1000 Elm Street, Manchester's premier craft beer and gourmet pretzel bar. Tell us more, Trudy.
We make our dough fresh every day. We make a variety of styles of pretzels and serve craft beer, cocktails, and a few bottles of wine. We do the traditional pretzel, and we have multiple flavors for that. We also do stuffed pretzels, pretzel sandwiches, free dessert pretzels, and pretzel knots.
The Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza at 1000 Elm Street.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
You are listening to WMNH-LP, Manchester's radio, broadcasting at 95.3 megahertz frequency modulation from the top of 1000 Elm Street. Our studios are located at 1045 Elm Street and licensed to Manchester Public Television Service in Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. Contact us by email at WMNH953@gmail.com or through our website at WMNHradio.org.
Welcome, everybody. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connerton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. And hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Friday, February 18, 2022. We are awaiting President Biden is supposed to be giving some remarks on Ukraine coming up any minute now, but we do have some folks in the studio with us. I am not alone.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rouse enough that both are faded love, and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band.
There he is, the best newsman in the business. Yeehaw, it's Texas Mike.
Yeehaw!
How are you, Texas Mike?
Doing good.
And that's not all, my friends. That's not all.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the...
DJ Reckless is here on the couch.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hello, sir.
What's up?
Welcome. You got you're DJing tonight, correct?
Yes, sir.
What have you got coming up tonight?
Tonight I'm at Central Ale House for the Mask Off rap battle. Then tomorrow night I'm doing the 18 plus at Central Ale House.
Now, is it called a Mask Off rap battle because...
I have no idea. I'm going to be real with you. I got wrapped into that real quick.
Well, I just wonder if it means that, you know, people won't be rapping with masks.
I would hope not, man.
Because I don't know if you saw the Super Bowl show, the halftime show, but 50 Cent, I think, had a mask on while he was rapping. I'm kidding. He just sounded like he did, but he always
That's what
sounds
happens
like
when inflation hits, man.
He's the original
50
mumble
Cent
rapper.
That's what happens when inflation hits, man. 50 Cent turns into $1.50, bro.
That's right.
Dude's huge.
Yes, yes. I'd say he's now in a high-risk group, if you know what I mean, given his current, the state of things, shall we say.
State of things going on.
Yeah, I never, you know, it's funny. I actually remember, I mean, it was like more than 20 years ago now. I remember the first time I heard In Da Club, and I really liked it. And literally, the second, maybe the third time, I was like, ugh. Like, I was over it really quick.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I am tired of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you got to play this song. And I'm like, bro, I can't do this anymore, man.
Well, it is considered a classic.
Oh, 100%.
It is a huge, huge hit. I remember the first time I heard it, it was, I don't know if they still do it. Jammin' 94.5, back then they had a show called Launchpad on Sunday nights. And they would play new stuff that wasn't...
I don't even know what's going on with Jammin' anymore, man. It's a lot of stuff going on there. Since they've become more syndicated with iHeartRadio, it's been wild.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that DJ over there. DJ Foreign, DJ Sandy Smooth.
Yeah.
DJ El Cid. They're all on that station. They're all rocking on that station.
That's a big station.
Yeah, dude.
I should mention, too, of course, I'll remind you all, because it is Friday today, coming up at the 5 o'clock hour, we'll be having our weekly classic film review. Our friend Eric Pilcher from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And this week he has reviewed Menace to Society. So, really great film.
Story of my life.
Oh, well, not exactly. I don't think it is, Christian. Have you seen the film? I don't think it's the story of your life.
I was talking about my life. Yeah.
I get it. I thought you meant you felt that the film was a reflection of your life, which was very confusing to me for a couple of different reasons. I would be if Texas Mike had said that would also be very confusing to me.
I have not seen it as well.
All right. Well, it's a great film, and I'm sure you'll want to see it after hearing Eric's film review. This month, you know, he's been choosing films that are appropriate for Black History Month. And speaking of which, on Monday, we'll be joined in studio by Kenny from our amazing sponsor, The Hop Knot, because I've been pestering him and telling him, you know, he's a busy guy. But The Hop Knot is a Black-owned business, so I wanted to get Kenny in before we run out of time in Black History Month, especially February is a short month. And we're also going to be joined by Charles Maddox on Monday as well. So that'll be really. Will that be the last? Is that the last?
I don't think so.
No, it's not quite the last Monday in February, but yeah. But it is a short month.
Dude, February flew by.
Well, it always does. It's the shortest month of the year.
I know, but sometimes it drags because of winter. But it's just like gone right by, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've had the highs and the lows of the weather. It was nice.
I don't even want to talk about it, man. You had days like last Friday when it was pretty nice out. Then you had yesterday, which was gorgeous. And then you had today, and it was just ugly. It's cold.
Or it started out nice, and then once the wind hit, there goes your temperature.
I was ready to just fly away. If y'all saw me flying down Elm Street, just know why. This wind is nuts, man.
Yeah, well, Elm Street is such a wind tunnel anyway, you know?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Mel McMell says in the chat room, rap battle, I'm totally in. Where do I sign up? Well, she's in Vermont, though. I don't know if she wants to travel here for that.
You know, I got hit up at the last minute to do it. I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Very cool. Very cool. Easy G wanted to, he wants to do a new segment where he does a, not an entertainment report per se, but a WWE report. And he wanted to start it today. And then he messaged me and said, well, maybe we should put that off because the president's going to be speaking today. And I think he felt that the magnificence of his WWE report would overshadow the president speaking about Ukraine.
Wait, did I miss something? Have I been out of the loop for that long that Eric's coming out of retirement?
Well, yeah, he seems to be. He seems to be easing his way out of retirement.
Yeah.
Now he has yet to make a return to the morning show because I think Peter is holding a grudge over what I am calling spoiled surprise gate, the EZG's latest terrible scandal.
I think I was kind of I wasn't going as far as him on that, but because I was there. I saw EZG Wednesday. Wednesday night after Wednesday. I departed here, went down to Tittis Cafe to enjoy some fabulous food and Special Olympics New Hampshire with my good friends Ed Murphy and Ellie Chalkis, and Ed proposed. So
oh yes, congratulations to them. Yes, very nice.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah. It was a surprise to all of us.
Yep.
And then it's like, okay, so now here comes all the posts. So like, I posted once right after, and then it's like, so Thursday morning happens, and I'm listening from work, and I have the Facebook, so I'm listening on the way over, and I have the chat up on my phone just in case if I want to chime in. So I write it, and then basically right when I press send, he calls in, and then Peter gets ticked off because basically he wanted to say two things about it because it was also yesterday was his daughter's birthday.
Yes.
Abigail White. Her birthday was
yes, the big 25, I believe.
Yeah, the big 25, and then right when EZG gets off the phone, Rob Dion comes at me again, and I don't know why because it's like,
wait a minute, you and Rob Dion, you
beefing?
You got beef? Y'all beefing?
I think a little bit because every time he's on a Thursday morning, my name seems to pop up without me even saying something.
Hey, my name popped up today too for some reason.
Are you sure though? Didn't he?
Yes. Somebody said something today. Mike Gonzalez said something today.
Oh, Gonzo.
Yeah. I think he said something about my $20 cover charge.
You got beef? Y'all is beefing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember Gonzo.
All right, tell me. Spill the tea. What happened? Because I remember hearing my name and that was it.
Ooh, spill the tea. The young people say that.
Stir the pot. Come on.
Oh, everyone says that.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember how your name cut, but he said
that don't help.
No,
man. I'm just kidding.
He said something about your cover charge. I don't know how.
Hey, leave my cover charge alone, okay? Listen, it wasn't my idea to do the $20 cover charge, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll be glad to announce that this week it's down to $10. And a free drink if you're 21 plus at Central Ale House tomorrow night.
Ooh, very good, very good, very good. How much longer is Central Ale House? How much longer is that going to be open?
Couldn't tell you, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, because they're putting up.
I could tell you not long, but
yeah,
I couldn't tell you how long.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they'll last till like summer.
And just to be clear, when we say that, we don't mean that there's a problem with that business or anything like that. It's just that
development.
They're going to be right. They're putting up. Is it a hotel or is it apartments?
I have absolutely no idea anymore.
More apartments.
More apartments.
Dude, I don't even know. There's so many bars shutting down in Manchester right now, dude. It's nuts. There's like 2 right now that have been shut down. One of them reopened, I think it was September, and then they're shutting down for 90 days and then coming back open under new ownership and a new name.
Yeah,
it's only the 3rd time in like 5 years.
Jeepers!
Wow, imagine, right?
Well, yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Well, the president's late, by the way. I just want to say that.
Wow.
I'm starting to regret voting for him. I'm kidding. No, I don't regret that.
I
but he is late. I mean, 4 p.m. should be 4 p.m. No, but that's fine. We await his verbiage. But in the meantime, if you'd like to join us, 603-250-6007 is the number, 603-250-6007. You can also text us at 617-917-4476, tweet me at Matt Connerton, or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do, of course, so that we can hear and enjoy your very dulcet tones, is to give us a call at 603-250-6007. And I did mention the Hop Knot earlier, our amazing sponsor, of course. They are going to be, it is Friday, so they've usually got live music going on Friday nights. Thursday night, of course, is Trivia Night, hosted by the great Bill Cini, and they have karaoke on Saturday nights now. And they've got a lot coming up in 2022. It's still relatively early in the year. Like I said, Kenny's going to be here Monday, so I'm sure we'll get an update from him on all they've got going on, but very exciting, and we're very honored and proud to have them as a sponsor. So the Hop Knot on Elm, enjoy some delicious gourmet pretzels, some craft beer. Mikey, you were there the other day. You've gone there quite a bit over the years.
Yeah, and I think I'll be going over there for happy hour between shows, since I'll be on Retrospectum Radio tonight with you, Stephen White, and Paulie C.
That's right. Why is that funny, Christian? What
I would advise against that, but my advice doesn't matter.
Well, why?
From other people's experiences, I would advise against that. That's all.
I think the Hop Knot's a great place to go.
I think you should have a pretzel. That's all.
Oh, I see. You think he should have a pretzel and not imbibe, and maybe he's going to have a pretzel and a delicious
Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
A non-alcoholic Shirley Temple.
So, there you go. See, he takes advice. That's excellent. That's great. Sorry, I just got a funny message from somebody. Let's see. So, what was the other? Oh, there was something. Oh, yes. So on Monday, Red Lawhern was with us. He is a pain patient advocate, and we've gotten it was, I think, his 3rd or 4th appearance on the show. But we want to have him on more often. It had been too long. So Jenny has been communicating with him, and he's going to be coming back in March 2nd. It is a Wednesday, and Red will be joining us again. So I've already got a lot of people asking, when's he going to be on again? When's he going to be on again? So Red Lawhern will be back with us on Wednesday, March 2nd. Next week, we've got Kenny and Charles Maddox on Monday. And on, I think, Tuesday, Katie Dobbins is going to be joining us, which EZG is very excited about.
Oh, boy.
He's the one who arranged it, of course. And on Wednesday, Gracie Gatto will be coming back on.
Oh, Lord.
Gracie was on a couple, or was it last week? No, it was last week. It was last Wednesday. And, but she only got to spend a few minutes with us. Do you know about this? Do you know about what happened?
No, fill me in.
Do you know what happened, Mikey, last week?
Fill me in about the chick that decided to block me randomly. And then talk trash about me.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but I do, but I only know what you've told me. I don't know. Her and I have not discussed that. Well, she was mad at me at one point too.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
Dude, like how?
But she apologized. I think
As
she
she should.
I think she was going through a lot. No, but what happened was, so she went on John Hopwood's television show, and then she was supposed to be here for the second hour, and then she and John Hopwood went outside to go to Bunny's, I think, to get something to drink or whatever, and they got locked out of the building because that door downstairs locks at 5 p.m. John didn't have his key with him. He found it later. He didn't have his key with him. So they got locked out of the building. So somebody was able to let them in, but it was like, so they were here for like the last 10 minutes of my show.
Bro.
It kind of worked out okay because Tony LeBranch, who's a New Hampshire state rep, he was also part of that. He didn't go with them. So he came in. It was his first time on the show, and we had a fantastic conversation. I really liked talking with him. Tony LeBranch, he's a former Democrat, now independent. He's a state rep from Amherst. But so that was great getting to talk to him. But yeah, so Gracie's going to come back next Wednesday to have an actual conversation and not get locked out this time. It was funny, too, because John's calling me and he's like, what's the door code?
You're not giving that over the air.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't even know that. I mean, I have a key fob. I have a key fob. There's
no reason to know the
right.
Code. It limits the amount of people coming in and out and riffraff and
like when they replaced it, or like I knew the code before they changed it, but now I don't. So it's like now that's why, like, if I'm coming on Retro and let's say you're upstairs and Rob's done his show, I text Rob and say, can you please come in? Or he usually is coming down anyway to head out for the night.
Right, yeah. And Paul will be coming in, and you can always text or message me too.
Yep.
Yeah, like when the other guys show up for Paul's show, I usually have to run down and let them in. So so yeah, but that's what happened. So that was kind of funny. That reminds me too, Mikey, I have a question for you. And actually, you guys kind of have something in common here. But this came up yesterday, Mikey. So I was talking about how you left your debit card here the other night. The reason the reason I found it was because, well, he was sitting at the news desk, and I'm very particular about making sure that this room is exactly the way I left it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or that I leave it exactly the way I found it. So, so I always check everything. I check the room. I make sure, okay, the headphones are where they should be and everything. And I see your debit card on the floor, and then I texted you and said, I have your debit card. But so yesterday on the show, I was talking about how I went and saw you at your job at Frank Coors to give it back to you.
Yes.
Joe Lahr called in and said that at the Christmas parade, there was an announcement at one point that went over the loudspeaker. Michael Martineau, please come to wherever we have your debit card or something.
I do not remember that.
You don't? Okay, so it must have been a different Michael Martineau then.
I know there's
definitely more than one. It's
because
there's a lot of Martineaus.
Oh yeah,
hell, I even went to school with one.
Yeah, very common surname around here.
Yeah. I do remember that there is a Michael Martineau that graduated probably 5 years ahead of me. Not related. Like anytime Martineau comes up, once people hear Martineau, they're like, "Are you age of this person?" I'm like, probably not, but maybe, because it's like because I know my dad's side of the family and like the aunts and cousins on that side, but basically none of them live around here anymore. So I got.
But they all moved to Texas.
No, there's a couple out in California, a couple up in Sault Ste. Marie. There's a couple here in Manchester, one in Nashua. So it's like, and that's where the Martineau comes from. And
okay. So the one from the Christmas parade, that was not you, but you have lost your debit card before, haven't you?
Many, many times.
That's what I thought. I remember you saying that. How many times? Could you put a number on it?
It must be over 20.
Oh my God! Really?
Or like I'm glad you found it because it's like, and when you text me, I was about to pay for a meal. I'm like, what the hell is it? What the
good catch.
What the hell is it? And then it's like, but I was able to pay for it today, so it's like, but usually because I don't when I use it, one of my pet peeves is I don't always put it back in my wallet. Usually it goes in a pant pocket or like in a hoodie. It goes in there. It probably fell out of the hoodie. So
yeah,
but it's in my wallet now.
Good. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Hey, it kind of worked out good because I'm headed out for evening activities. So
evening
we
activities.
can delay it next week for that Brock Lesnar WWE report. But anyways, I wanted to ask DJ Reckless in the house here. Do you ever do any DJing like noon to 3?
Noon to 3, no.
Or is it all late night?
It's all late night.
I thought you were going to ask him if he'd ever
DJ'd
DJ'd
I'd like
in
to see it in
Canada.
action. But 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., those days are over for me. So.
So he
goes. Do you ever think about doing some a video of you on like Facebook Live or something like that? You ever consider doing that?
I feel like I've done that before.
Yes, you have.
But Facebook always loves to copyright me. Shout out to Facebook and Instagram for being some a-holes.
I gotta.
That's too bad.
Hold on, Matt's got a question for you.
I need clarification. So Eric, are you saying the only time that you would possibly be available to enjoy the DJ stylings of DJ Reckless would be between? It has to be between.
I'd love to go, but it's just too late.
Right. So it has to be between noon and 3 p.m.
All right. I have a proposal.
Yeah, I know this is just a dumb question. I just
no, it's not a dumb question.
I know he's not working noon to 3. Obviously, he's got a day job. So.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. I have a proposal.
I mean, back in the day, I was chasing Manny McCall.
Okay, don't hear my proposal. That's fine too.
But that was like years ago. I can't do that anymore.
Can't do what?
Chase DJ, what goes wrong with
But anyways, I can barely hear you guys, so I'm going to let you go. I got to get ready for my evening activity. So
okay,
have a great show, and I'll be listening to the end of.
Can you hear me?
Spectrum Radio when I get home.
All right,
looking forward to it. Bye bye.
Very good. Bye bye. Wow.
He goes. He's trying to think about doing something.
I don't understand though. So he's headed out for some evening activities, which he was very vague about, which makes me
I
think.
can tell you what he's doing.
I think it's is it something illicit?
He found someone on Tinder.
Oh well, that could be. Hey,
Easy G's on old people's Tinder.
Good for him, man. Well, you know,
I'm going to catch so much heat in the chat for that one.
He's a 70-year-old man. He's
Hey
not
guys, I can barely
dead.
hear you. Can you hear me now?
Well, between noon and 3, he'd be able to hear you.
Hey man, I had a proposal, but he just nope.
Well, now I'm curious. What
I
was
know.
the proposal?
Is he still close with Peter, or what's going on, man? Peter.
I think
Peter.
I think they got beef.
Peter.
He's beefing.
We ain't got beef no more, man. You gotta. I know. You've gotta have an afternoon slot available, man. Give me an hour.
Paulie C says he's on Tinder from noon to 3.
He's swiping right,
oh,
right. He don't swipe left on nobody.
So, Mikey, really, more than 20 times you've lost your debit card?
Damn, Mikey, you got a problem.
I'm just amazed.
You should just get Apple Pay at this point, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or
put it on the back of your phone. Actually, don't do that. It's actually not safe.
Yeah, won't it? It'll demagnetize it or something? Yeah.
It'll mess up with the SIM.
But I always seem to find it one way or another when I look in a pants pocket or in the sleeve of a hoodie or pocket of my jacket. It's one of my faults in my life. I'm like, and I, yeah, it is what it is.
That leads me to my question.
Yeah.
About finding stuff, Mikey. Have you found love yet, man? What's going on?
Oh.
I've been out of the loop, dude.
I think he has found love, haven't you, Mikey?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you tell, because you had 2 ladies, and I guess now you have 1, have you informed the other one that you are kaputs?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
You still haven't told
That's
her?
right, Mikey.
Because I haven't been able to see her.
Oh. You got to do it in person.
That's
like a man.
wrong, Mikey.
He's going to do it in person like a gentleman.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Like I said, two's always better than one.
Wow.
Especially in my case.
Well.
Right now. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, be
Depends.
careful, as Easy G always says. You never know who's listening.
You know, man, I don't even know anymore.
The president is still late, by the way, unless his feed is just
That's
frozen.
fine. He's giving me time to talk about my failed love life. It's all right.
Oh, we have a call. This might be the president calling us directly to explain why he's still not speaking.
Hello, boys.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
This isn't the president. This is Eric Pilcher calling.
Oh, my goodness. Eric Pilcher.
Hello, boys.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. You know, Mike, you have an amazing opportunity here. Just tell her on air it's over.
Yeah.
I feel like we've done this before. We've been down this route, actually. Yeah, no, we've been down this route. It didn't turn out pretty.
That way you don't have to worry about any confrontation. Just reference her to the Matt Connerton show. Matt gets hits online.
Mm-hmm.
She hears you guys are no longer an item. Block her on everything. Done deal.
It's a
Hey, man.
win-win-win-win.
I don't know. Last time we had Mikey talk about anyone on air, she broke up with him the next day.
Oh, I remember that.
What's her name? What was her name, dude? Natalia? Nadia?
Nirvana.
Nirvana. He's like, you son of a gun. I hate all of you right now.
Yep. Well, what do you think? What do you think, Mikey? You gonna take Eric's advice?
You're gonna go back to
I think she's not listening because she's at work right now.
Nirvana
and-
if you're listening.
Well, she might listen later. Ooh, I hope it's
Or
not her.
wait.
That's when you just send her a link to the show.
Exactly, dude. Just blow up. Oh my god, he's actually doing. This is an app.
Wow.
Eric, I love your ideas, but dude, this poor man's about to have his whole life ruined.
Well, what's it matter if
It's gonna be on our hands. Hey, let's do it.
She's out. She's out anyway.
He's typing on his phone right now. Oh, he's copying and pasting
Yeah,
the
I
link
mean,
and he's
what's he got
searching
to
down
lose?
all his women. He's got women in that phone. I'm telling you right now.
Yesterday's news. Yeah. Wow. Did you do it, Mikey?
I copied the link and she's not currently active.
All right, so let me tell you something, Mikey. Let me tell you some good advice, man to man here. Don't listen to us. Don't listen to what we say because it's not a good idea.
Well, it's too late now.
Well,
it's too late now.
I feel a little guilty because
As you should.
preface this.
This is your fault, Eric.
I have a divorce on my record, so
Oh,
I'm
I
not
have.
the best at relationships here.
Hey, me neither, as we've seen recently. As we've seen recently.
So, Mike, I am sorry if I caused any undue harm to your personal life, but that's just what I would have done.
Is that
I
how-
feel like that statement should have been said at the beginning. This is what I do in my life.
Well,
Here's some advice. Not. Hey, go do this.
Is that how the divorce went down? Like, did you go?
That's like giving the disclaimer after the movie.
Did you go and announce in some sort of public forum that?
No, the divorce was actually jump-started by the wife. I was completely blindsided by it.
Oh, okay. Did she go on a radio
I'm
show
not
and say?
completely blindsided. I knew
Yeah.
like she was unhappy and
Yeah.
I was unhappy, but
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes that's. How long were you married?
We were married about 2.5 years.
Oh, okay, not that long. Hmm.
Yeah, not that long. It felt like longer, believe me.
He's like every 24-hour day felt like 48.
How old were you? How old were you, Eric?
Years.
Because I've noticed in talking to people over the years, and you know, my own parents are an example of this. They got married very young. My mom always says they got married too young, but I've noticed a lot of times when somebody says they've had a short marriage, and 2.5 years is short. It's usually a case where they got married really young. How old were you?
I was, how old was I? I was like early 30s.
Okay. Oh, not that young to get married then. Was she around the same
No.
age?
What was that?
What was she around the same age?
She was older than me, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it just, sometimes it doesn't work. So, yeah, I probably should have said all this before I gave Texas Mike some relationship advice.
Like I said, that's like giving a disclaimer after
now.
the movie.
You know, Eric, you might have saved him from getting a divorce in the future, actually.
I mean, Mike, here's the key. As soon as she reads it and you see those 3 dots come up, though, block.
Oh, yeah.
After she hears this and understands what's went down, you don't need to listen to anything she has to say.
That's right. What do you think? What do you think, Mikey?
It's all going to be negative, and you don't need that in your life, Texas Mike.
Or it's going to be kind of hard to avoid that since she's a co-worker too.
What? So I'm not the only one.
Oh,
Word.
no.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
Hey, you leave him alone with his coworker, okay? Because, you know, some of us, you know, hey.
Wow. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Is she like
Do
a
I know her?
boss
Have
of
I met her?
yours, or someone
Have I met her?
that could hinder your ability to have gainful employment?
No. Well, now it does
Okay,
because
well,
I said it on the radio, but yeah.
He's thinking it over. He's thinking it through now with probably a tinge of regret, maybe.
Has she served me?
You can always take back a Facebook message, Mike.
That's
You can
true.
unsend that now. Unsend it now. As he does it. He
All
needs.
right. Wow, he's going to unsend it. So,
Yeah,
I can't. Wow,
cowardice
dude.
can be a form of valor, Mike.
This is definitely a top 10. We convinced Mikey to break up with his girlfriend over a text.
Wow. You
live on the radio.
Did you unsend it?
Unsend it. Yep.
Okay.
Now she's gonna be like, "What'd you send me?" And that's when you respond. You say, "Oh, nothing,
There's a
sweetheart.
perfect
Don't
thing you
worry."
can do with that. Just say, I
Sorry,
sent it to
bro.
the
I
wrong
sent to the wrong person.
Yep. Say that again, Eric.
You sent a message to the wrong person and didn't want to offend her or blacken her bright heart.
That's exactly
Say
what I
something
just
romantic.
said, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, I'm fixing what you just did. Okay. Let me help my man
You
out.
agreed with it, Christian.
Hey,
you
no,
agreed with this course of action.
I know. well, sort of. Okay, yeah, kind of. But like, at the same time, dude,
Well-
we just convinced Mike to break up with his whatever she is.
Well,
over text. But then he threw the curveball of, oh, she's a coworker. Bro, you should have told us this at the beginning, and Eric should have gave us the disclaimer.
I wash my hands of any responsibility now because Mike left out a key piece of information.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
But hey, Mikey, you're not the only one. It's all right.
Is that why you haven't broken it off with her already, Mikey?
Because she's a coworker? Hey, man, T-Mobile's hiring.
Yeah, there you go.
Or this is my seasonal employment down the.
Oh, you didn't tell me this. Oh, then you're fine. You only
You're
see her during
leaving
the
out
winter.
key facts left and right here.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. All right. I'm going to sit back for this one
That
because,
probably would have been good to do before we suggested
dude, I feel like I'm about to interrogate this kid, bro.
completely being honest.
All right. So what job does she work at?
She's a cashier down at a certain event venue.
Okay. All right. That's all right. We're getting places. How old is she?
What,
What's her social security number, her credit card number? No, just kidding.
She's the older woman I've been seeing.
Oh, we're into older women now. Okay.
A cougar.
Oh, yeah. Rawr.
And yes, we've been at an event together where you were DJing.
Oh, no way.
Oh, boy.
I know who it is.
Yes.
I'm tapping out.
She
That's
crazy?
it. Interrogation over.
Eric just asked a very important question. Is she crazy?
Hopefully not.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Just by looking at her, yes.
Mike, bulletproof vests can be a great investment.
I agree.
And I would just ask Mikey, do you enjoy rabbit stew?
How about humans?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well,
Dude,
you cross that bridge when you get there, I guess.
You know, Texas
I have plenty
Mike,
of other questions, but I can't ask them
I
on
actually
this
feel
on
that
FM radio.
a very small bit of responsibility for this.
You should.
Well,
yes, you should.
You only meant to help. We all only mean to help, Mikey. We're here to help, and sometimes we try to help, and we hinder, but we try to help.
I'm very upset that Mel McMel just called us chuckleheads.
Well, that's I'm bothered that she. I thought chucklehead was one word, and she made it two words. That's strange. That bothers me. But I'm bothered by that kind of thing.
Texas Mike, one last bit of advice. A cheap bouquet of flowers can cover anything.
Exactly, especially on Valentine's Day when you have 3 different girls.
Well,
Not
I'm
saying that
right
from experience
now, like
or
you could go
anything.
to a grocery store and get those roses that are kind of dead, but they still look like
Exactly,
roses.
dude. They're on the verge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And
on
it'll last
the
about as
verge.
long as
They
my
still
love.
look somewhat fresh.
Exactly.
Cover your tracks.
Exactly.
Yeah, cover your tracks and just continue to string her along.
Hey, that's that's not what we're doing, okay?
Well,
okay, maybe, but no.
There's no easy way out. Well,
there's not. Hey, man,
Mikey,
we
do
haven't
need
even
to-
gotten to my
If we
situation.
ran on the beach with you like Apollo did Rocky in Rocky 3, would it help you get through this?
I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Mikey's lost, dude. Mikey's traumatized now because of you, Eric. How do you feel?
He's got a lot on his mind all of a sudden.
Now he's like, dude, now I'm going to get off this radio station and this chick's going to tear me a new one.
I'll tell you one thing: he's not having a Shirley Temple at the Hop Knot after all this.
He's gonna say some extra vodka in that stuff. Hey, Kenny, can you put some extra vodka in that?
Oh boy,
Kenny, can you have me a few shots of Jack ready when I get off?
Oh.
I'll be there to pick him up.
All right, well, I think I've done enough damage for today.
Me too.
Everyone, I hope you enjoy the film review.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. All right, Eric, thank you so much.
No problem. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that's our friend Eric Pilcher from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And
I wish you would have told me she was a coworker, but actually, it's okay because you know what? Now I know who it is, and I know you were dating her before, or you were doing whatever y'all were doing before this place opened up. So you know what? It's okay. Me, I just started doing, yeah.
we have another
Moving
call.
on.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
I really hope Eric's film review is a lot better than throwing a Rocky 3 reference to Mikey's thing going on.
Well, the film review, I've already heard it, and I can tell you it is outstanding. But
well, good. I'm very happy. I don't understand where Rocky 3 and 2 brothers go ahead and jog down the beach. One of them saying, "Yeah, I did it," is going to help Texas Mike with his girl problems. Even though
nothing can help
kind of
Mike now.
Placed upon himself.
I think the song that I referenced is from Rocky 3, if I'm not mistaken. So that might have been where that came from.
Really bad way of telling a story there, Eric. Really horrible. I really hope you redeem yourself in your film review.
Damn,
he will.
someone's mad, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Mike, you are just a player. I'm going to sound mean, and I am sorry, but it's just because I'm so upset. You're just a player, an ugly gigolo, and I'm sorry, man, but you just need to go ahead and pick somebody and stop messing with these girls.
No, he does not.
Man, I'm just telling you, man.
Well, the problem
Get rid of one.
we need to clarify a certain detail here, though, Charles. He did pick one. He just hasn't bothered to tell the one he didn't pick that he didn't pick.
Hey, man, sometimes it takes a little bit.
Okay, well, that means he hasn't picked one. In his mind, he's picked one.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But he has not made it. He has not come up to the podium and announced it to the press that he picked one.
I see what you're saying.
Hey, at least he's figuring
That's
it
kind of
out.
like Tom Brady making his announcement to retire, but he didn't do it publicly.
Screw him.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying, Charles. So it's not official.
So-
It's not real until he tells her.
Matt, you know what you should do? And again, this is just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there. Get the girl's number that is the loser in this. Call on air and have Mike just say, "Hey, I picked this other person," and get it over with.
Wow.
This is
How
an
about
absolutely
Mike just
terrible
make the
idea.
call?
Wow.
He's like, yo,
What do you-
why am I here?
What do you say, Mikey?
Absolutely not.
Ah.
I agree with Mikey for
see,
once.
because
Yeah.
that means he doesn't have any guts to do it.
Oh.
He doesn't. He's going to keep stringing these turtles along, and that not only makes you ugly, but your ugly soul too.
Oh,
Hey.
That's horrible.
Two's always
Listen,
better than one.
I
I'll
know what
always
it's
live
like
by
to
that.
string two girls along, and you know what? I still feel that shame 20 years later.
The thing is, though, with Mikey, I mean, he kind of can't help it.
Yes, he can.
He's a local. He's a local celebrity. He's a ladies' man, as Christian said. Yes, he's a former AWA tag team champion with Blackjack Mulligan back in Minnesota. And so you know, when you're that kind of sexy, these types of things happen to you, and you really have no control over it, right, Mikey?
Matt, no offense. You know I love you, man, but you need to shut up about this. This is just horrible. Horrible. I don't care what accolades you have. You got no business going ahead and string along two women who are probably way too sexy to have Texas Mike.
Oh boy!
Hey, man,
Charles is going in.
I'm just taking
I'm just
advice,
saying,
man.
I'm really upset that he has to go ahead and string along. Again, I'm feeling shame for 20 years later after doing that early in my adult life. And the fact that he's going ahead and doing this now really upsets me.
Wow.
As I'm over here swiping right on Tinder.
Wow.
Listening to all
Listen,
this.
you go ahead and you call him whatever champion you are, but right now he's being a loser.
Wow.
Damn,
You
someone's
need to
mad.
make the call, do it on the air, have some guts, Mikey. Do it on the air, and you know what?
Do it on the air.
You'll be redeemed in my eyes.
Wow. Well,
Take care, guys.
All right, Charles. Thank you for the call. Well, the gauntlet is thrown.
Don't listen to anything he said.
Two will always be better than one, and I will live by that.
I just want to remind everyone, of course, the Charles Richardson Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. online. Jenny is, of course, does an amazing job as his co-host on that program. So that will be on tonight. I would suggest that you go on that program, Mikey, but you'll be here, of course, for Retro Spectrum Radio. We have a call.
Oh God!
Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hello, am I on the air?
Yes, you are.
Mike, this is Dirk from the future.
Hi, Dirk from the future.
I need Mike to acknowledge that this is Dirk from the future. Please acknowledge, Mike.
Hi, Dirk from the future.
Mike, I swear to God, do not listen to Charles's advice.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
He is
See?
horrible. Do not listen to him. We do not have enough pilots for the mechs.
I can't. I'm done. I'm done.
Do you have anything?
No, Christian may be laughing at this, but right now we have a shortage of pilots for the mech suits, okay? And our people are in danger, and it is all Charles' fault because he led you astray from what you know you need to do, Mike. You know you need to do this.
I give up, bro.
I do
You are
too.
John. You are John Connor, Mike, and your descendants are to help us.
I don't. It is a big responsibility, Mikey.
Yeah,
but,
man.
Big
Keep stringing your
responsibility.
coworker
The
along is a big
biggest that Mike
responsibility.
has ever had.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even talk about the whole coworker situation, bro. I really can't.
Yeah.
At this point.
No, you can't because this is more important. Okay, humanity is on the line here, and we have to push Mike to do the right thing.
Mike, two is always better than
I have
one.
tried.
Especially
The
two kids.
past me was very nice to Mike about this, very encouraging about how he has to spread everywhere as far as he possibly can because we need enough pilots, but we don't now. All right, and I feel like the past me maybe just didn't do enough.
Oh yeah, I understand. What do you think, Mikey?
give
Is Dirk from
I quit.
Is Dirk from the future getting through?
Yes, he is.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh wow!
Thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, if you see a box of Trojans, throw it away, Mike.
No.
Throw
All right,
that
moving
away.
on.
All right. All right. Very good.
All right.
All right, Dirk from the future. Thank you.
All right, okay, thanks, bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. Getting
Hey,
a little edgy, but
hey, how is that against?
well, I just,
Yeah, no free publicity.
I don't yeah, they're not a sponsor, so
Yeah, they're not a sponsor.
Yeah. We don't want to go too far in that direction, but I do hope you'll consider what Dirk from the future was saying. And obviously, he knows. He has he has information that we don't have because he is from the future.
Welcome to Love Advice with Matt Connerton.
This could be Dirk from the present, for all we know. Hi, welcome to Matt Connerton Unleashed. Who's this?
It's Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Oh boy.
I feel I need to call in because I feel like Mikey's getting totally bullied, and it's not okay.
No, we're not.
Charles is. I'm speaking. Charles is. He's like that guy that can't read a whole book. He's got to skip to the end first because he can't take the details. Mikey's always been up front with both young ladies. They're very aware of one another, and how they choose to have their relationship is their deal. Maybe Charles is just jealous or something, but he needs to back the hell off.
Oh my.
News.
He does need to. I do think Mikey though does need to tell the one.
Nope.
He does
not.
The one he did not choose that she has not been chosen.
Nope. No, he does not.
If that decision becomes final and he and her have the time together, that's between them. But doing something on radio or even talking about doing something on radio is really bullyish and really disgusting, and I'd expect better from these people that I know.
Damn, man.
Oh. All right.
That's my 2 cents.
Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate it. Makes me feel a lot better now.
DJ Thrust says thank you.
I love you, Mikey. I got your back. I've been actually paying attention to your whole story.
Oh.
What about my story? What about my love
I know
life,
your
Jenny?
whole story, too.
What about my love life,
I do know
Jenny?
your whole story, too.
There's a lot of.
You're a confused young man.
It depends on confused. Which confused are we talking about here?
The fact that 1 minute you want to commit and the next minute you don't want to commit.
Oh damn!
That's just part of growing up. It's part of being,
Shot
young.
to the head, bro.
It's all set.
Yo,
it's
not
all right.
even-
It's all good.
Oh, I know.
We got you.
Wow.
Wow, she just really came for me, bro.
Wow.
Hey, I was joking. Jesus Christ, didn't even have to end my life there, dude.
Oh my.
She really just goes.
No, sir.
You're afraid of commitment.
No,
okay.
sir.
Hey, listen, man. I've committed to
Hey.
DJing. That's enough.
You know I love you.
DJing satisfies me, musically, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ready for you're too young to be worrying about making some commitment
No,
for
duh.
life. You'd be silly to do something like that at your age.
Yeah, we
Enjoy
tried that.
your
Look
life.
how that turned out.
Mikey and you are in two different places.
Mikey's only like 4 years older than me. 5 years old. Maybe 6. I can't remember.
That actually, it does make a bit, it may not sound like a lot, but it can make a big difference.
We forget how young Mikey is because he is a former
Why am I
AWA.
taking love advice at 21? I don't need love
Well,
advice.
I
I
think-
need advice on
I
how
think
to.
too, because Mikey is super honest and open, and he does that with everybody. He doesn't hide a part of himself. He's literally out front and open about who he is and what he does. And a lot of people are intimidated by that kind of behavior because they don't have the courage to do it themselves.
I'm waiting for the post from the Charles Richardson show. Jenny will not be on tonight.
No, I think
Live video from Charles Richardson.
No, I think he likes that she speaks her mind.
I know. I'm joking.
That's my impression.
But damn, you didn't have to
If
come
you
from my
think I
neck
won't
like
fight
that.
over Mikey, you get another thing coming. Damn right I
Damn,
will.
you came from my neck. You just called it black and white when I'm trying to call it gray, dude.
No, you want to, if you want to step up to the plate and debate with me, you got to be prepared.
I'm not
for what
trying
you're
to
gonna
debate.
get.
We all know exactly
You know
what I'm
damn good.
doing.
We all know what my
I know
skills
it.
are like. It's nothing shameful to say you couldn't.
Hey man, two's always better than
A
one.
lot
I
of
will
people
live
have
by
failed.
that. 2 donuts is always better than one. 2 drinks are always better than one.
That's
2 for the price of one.
None of this is always true. There's a million exceptions to every
two Trumps. Yeah, no, that's not always
every one of these. Well, all right, Jenny. Anything else?
In most cases.
Have a good show, darling.
All right, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right.
You.
Oh. Here we go.
Finally, now we're late.
Today, I made two vital calls, as I've been making for some months now. Two vital calls that on the situation in Russia and Ukraine. The first was to a bipartisan group of members of Congress who are currently representing the United States, along with Vice President Harris at the Munich Security Conference. The second was the latest in a series of calls over the past many months with the heads of state of our NATO allies and the European Union, to bring them up to date on what the United States thinks is the current state of affairs and what's likely to happen in Ukraine in the coming days, to ensure that we continue to remain in lockstep, that is, the European Union and NATO. Despite Russia's efforts to divide us at home and abroad, I can affirm that has not happened. The overwhelming message of on both calls was one of unity, determination, and resolve. I shared with all of those on the calls what we know about a rapidly escalating crisis in Ukraine. Over the last few days, we've seen reports of a major uptick in violations of the ceasefire by Russian-backed fighters attempting to provoke Ukraine and the Donbass. For example, a shelling of a Ukrainian kindergarten yesterday, which Russia has falsely asserted was carried out by Ukraine. We also continue to see more and more disinformation being pushed out to the Russian public, including Russian-backed separatists, claiming that Ukraine is planning to launch a massive offensive attack in the Donbass. Well, look, there is simply no evidence of these assertions, and it defies basic logic to believe the Ukrainians would choose this moment, with well over 150,000 troops arrayed on its borders, to escalate a year-long conflict. Russia's state media also continues to make phony allegations of a genocide taking place in the Donbass and push fabricated claims warning about Ukraine's attack on Russia without any evidence. That's just what I'm sure Ukraine's thinking of doing, attacking Russia. All of these are consistent with the playbook the Russians have used before, to set up a false justification to act against Ukraine. This is also in line with the pretext scenarios that the United States and our allies and partners have been warning about for weeks. Throughout these tense moments, the Ukrainian forces have shown great judgment and, I might add, restraint. They refused to allow the Russians to bait them into war. But the fact remains, Russian troops currently have Ukraine surrounded from Belarus along the Russian border and with Ukraine to the Black Sea in the south and all of its border. You know, look, we have reason to believe the Russian forces are planning to and intend to attack Ukraine in the coming week, in the coming days. We believe that they will target Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, a city of 2.8 million innocent people. We're calling out Russia's plans loudly and repeatedly, not because we want a conflict, but because we're doing everything in our power to remove any reason that Russia may give to justify invading Ukraine and prevent them from moving. Make no mistake, if Russia pursues its plans, it will be responsible for a catastrophic and needless war of choice. The United States and our allies are prepared to defend every inch of NATO territory from any threat to our collective security as well. We also will not send troops in to fight in Ukraine, but we will continue to support the Ukrainian people. This past year, the United States provided a record amount of security assistance to Ukraine to bolster its defensive, $650 million from Javelin missiles to ammunition. We also previously provided $500 million in humanitarian aid and economic support for Ukraine. And earlier this week, we also announced an additional sovereign loan guarantee of up to $1 billion to strengthen Ukraine's economic resilience. But the bottom line is this: the United States and our allies and partners will support the Ukrainian people. We will hold Russia accountable for its actions. The West is united and resolved. We're ready to impose severe sanctions on Russia if it further invades Ukraine. But I say again, Russia can still choose diplomacy. It is not too late to de-escalate and return to the negotiating table. Last night, Russia agreed that Secretary of State Blinken and Foreign Minister Lavrov should meet on February 24th. February 24th in Europe. But if Russia takes military action before that date, we'll be clear that they have slammed the door shut on diplomacy. They will have chosen war, and they will pay a steep price for doing so, not only from the sanctions that we and our allies will impose on Russia, but the moral outrage the rest of the world will visit upon them. You know, there are many issues that divide our nation and our world, but standing up to Russian aggression is not one of them. The American people are united. Europe is united. The transatlantic community is united. Our political parties in this country are united. The entire free world is united. Russia has a choice between war and all the suffering it will bring, or diplomacy that will make a future safer for everyone. Now, I'm happy to take a few questions. Nancy from Bloomberg.
Thank you so much, sir. Do you think that it is wise for President Zelensky to leave Ukraine if an invasion is as imminent as the U.S. says it is?
That's a judgment for him to make and a determination as to whether or not. I've spoken with Zelensky a dozen times, maybe more, I don't know. And it's in the pursuit of a diplomatic solution, it may not be it may be the wise choice, but it's his decision.
And do you have any indication about whether President Putin has made a decision on whether to invade? Do you feel confident that he hasn't made that decision already?
As of this moment, I'm convinced he's made the decision. We have reason to believe that.
There seems to be a unanimity of spirit to do between the United States and Europe to do some sanctions, a comprehensive sanctions. But is everyone on board with the exact same sanctions that you want to do?
Yes. There will be some slight differences, but none. There'll be more add-ons than subtractions.
And President Putin is going to oversee some nuclear drills this weekend. How do you see that happening? What's your reaction to that, sir? Thank you.
Well, I don't think he is remotely contemplating using nuclear weapons. But I do think I think he is focused on trying to convince the world that he has the ability to change the dynamics in Europe in a way that he cannot. But I don't, how much of it is a cover for just saying we're just doing exercises and there's more than that, I just can't, it's hard to read his mind. I'll take one.
You are convinced that President Putin is going to invade Ukraine. Is that what you just said a few moments ago?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So is diplomacy off the table then?
No. Until he does, diplomacy is always a possibility.
What reason do you have to believe he's considering that option at all?
We have a significant intelligence capability. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, guys. Thank you.
All right. Well, there it is. We were waiting for that. That was pretty brief, but President Biden addressing the situation in Ukraine, and he sounds like he, believes that Putin is probably going in. I do believe it too at this point. It had kind of been my opinion, and I think the general consensus on the show, with people like John Hopwood and Glenn R.J. Willett, and really everybody, the consensus seemed to be until recently that this was a lot of saber rattling because he was trying to get something, and he was trying to get reassurances about NATO and the Ukraine would never be a part of NATO, et cetera, and is objecting to the expansion of NATO. But looking at the events of today and the continued ramp up, and at one point claiming that they were actually ramping down when they were really ramping up, and then former Ambassador McFaul saying that, look, Putin is looking at this as he's not worried about, the short term or short to long term implications economically. He's looking at, he wants to ultimately reconstitute the former Soviet Union. And, which is pie in the sky stuff, but he's going to try. He's thinking about his legacy. That's how Putin thinks. He doesn't think like we think. He's got some other goals and priorities. So, but it sounds like Biden is pretty convinced that Putin is going in. So, so there you have it. I mean, there wasn't a lot there, but I don't know. We'll get to Eric's classic film review, but do either of you gentlemen have any thoughts?
Nope.
Just everyone's exhausted from before.
I'm just like, my question is,
yes,
I may be foolish. I'm gonna sound foolish for this, but why do we care? Like, I mean that in a broad term.
No.
What's in Ukraine for us?
No, I get it. Yeah. It essentially, well, in Ukraine itself, really nothing that I can see. But there's that's a question that's actually a great question, Christian, because I think a lot of Americans are asking that, because they don't want to see us.
They don't have a strong military. They're not big.
Well, they have a stronger military than they used to.
They've been under siege for a while now. From all directions, if I'm correct, for years.
Well, in 2014, Putin went in and annexed Crimea, a part of Ukraine. No, it's really it's not the way I see it. It's not so much about Ukraine itself, but we don't want Russia to start. We object just morally to one country invading another and to borders changing in any way other than through peaceful negotiation. So, and Putin has a history of, for example, during the W administration, he annexed Georgia, not our Georgia, of course, but the country of Georgia. Mm-hmm. So Putin has ambitions to, I'm sure in his wildest fantasies, he'd like to put the Soviet Union back together. And take every country, several of which are now in NATO, take every country that was a part of the Soviet Union and bring them back to the Soviet Union. So the problem is, the reason we care ultimately, I suppose, is if we allow him to just do this and to be a menace, then where will he stop? Yeah. So you have to kind of stand up to it. But we have to be careful about how we stand up to it. We don't want to directly engage Russia militarily because, for decades and decades, we have fought proxy wars with them, but we don't want to engage them directly because we have nuclear weapons. They have nuclear weapons. So that would be very dangerous. But Ukraine is not a part of NATO, so we don't have a responsibility to defend Ukraine militarily, but we can, help support them and try to keep Putin at bay. But I'm
just like, if they decline the help, why are we helping them?
Well, Ukraine isn't declining the help.
I'm talking like if they decline to be in NATO, right?
Oh no, they would. I'm sure they would love to be in NATO, but being a part of NATO comes with certain responsibilities economically and militarily, and you don't just get to join. You have to kind of be invited. But that's a big part of what Putin has been complaining about, is he doesn't want Ukraine right on his border to become a part of NATO, and he sees some people who are sympathetic to Putin in some small way will say, well, we did promise them at one time that we wouldn't continue to expand NATO eastward, although there's some dispute about whether any such promises or assurances were ever given. But Putin has said what he wants is an assurance that Ukraine will never be a part of NATO, because he doesn't want to be sharing a border with NATO directly. But but there were no plans that I've heard anyone speak about to make Ukraine a part of NATO. So he's kind of invented this crisis in a way.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Any thoughts, Mikey?
Just thoughts and prayers out to the Ukrainian people, and if we have any United States citizens over there, our ambassadors, our people in the embassy, make sure they're safe and get out of there if it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well said. All right, well, let's do this. We are we're late for this, so we're going to do Eric Pilcher's a classic film review, and this week he has reviewed the film Menace to Society. So let's listen to this, and then we'll show some love to our amazing sponsors, and then we'll be back with more Unleashed. But check this out. This is great stuff. Eric does a fantastic job, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Hell no, man. Keisha, she gonna be at the party? I'm on my faded. You don't hear me, though. Hey, that bitch got body. Yeah, she got body, man. I'm about to get with her, though. I heard that. Let me see what's up in it. Hey, you ain't gotta be creeping. I don't know why you trying to act like you cleaning up. Damn, I always think we're gonna steal something. Hey, what you want, dog? Go ahead and give me that OE. Yes, alright. Oh, no, boy. Oh, man, I'm from the old school, brother. Yeah.
You not to drink beer in store.
Hey, man, I'ma pay you. Hey, look, stop following me around this mother. You getting on my nerves.
You hurry up and buy.
Just pay and leave.
Hey, man, I said I'ma pay you. Won't you come fucking nerves? Damn.
Hurry up and go.
Hey, man, won't you go ahead and get me, dog? Get my change. Hey, won't you give my homeboy his change?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
Can't stand y'all.
I feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama? You feel sorry for who?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
What you say about my mama?
I don't want any trouble. Just get out.
You talking shit. Home run. Hey, wait a minute. Stop. Bring your tape right now. Clean the cash register. Come on. Shut up. Hey, what did you do, man? Do it right now. Shut up. Come on, man. Let's raise up, man. Damn. I can't believe this. Damn register. Go. Open this. What the? It's 6 months. I know y'all got some money in this. Stop. Pot. Hell yeah. Gave me this money. Shit. See, you ain't gonna talk shit. Where all the money at, man?
Went to the store just to get a beer. Came out an accessory to murder and armed robbery. It was funny like that in the hood sometimes. You never knew what was gonna happen or when. After that, I knew it was gonna be a long summer.
This scene that begins innocently enough and ends in violence is what brings us into the hopeless world of despair that is the 1993 film Menace to Society. This film marks the directorial debut of acclaimed music video directors the Hughes brothers. Until this film's release, they were known for directing the Tupac video Brenda's Got a Baby. This film tells the story of Cady Kane Lawson, played by Tyrone Turner. He is a recent high school graduate who appears to be following his late father's fall into crime and violence of a life in Watts. He is close friends with Kevin O-Dog Anderson, Larnez Tate in his most well-known role, a young criminal who has no remorse about his life, and in most instances is actually proud of it. This film centers around 2 trains of thought. The one of O-Dog and others that this is the life they are stuck in. There's no way out, no escape. It is a life of violence and crime. They accept it and even embrace it. Then there are those that want out and want more than what the perils of the hood offer. In our next 2 scenes, we hear Ronnie, Jada Pinkett Smith, with a powerful performance, try to convince Kane to move to Atlanta with her and her son. And then the father of one of Kane's friends, played by Charles S. Dutton, explains to him that the life of crime and violence is what society commands and wants from their people.
Why haven't I heard from you?
I've been busy.
Well, have you at least thought about what we talked about?
Yeah, about leaving with you? Yeah, I thought about it.
Why are you tripping? You ain't doing jack. Why don't you just come with me?
Ain't nothing gonna change in Atlanta. I mean, I'm still gonna be black. Just enough.
Why do you say stupid?
Because it's true. I mean, you act like Atlanta ain't in America.
You know what? You know what Anthony asked me the other night? He asked me if you were gonna die. If you were gonna die, Kane. Are you gonna come with us or not?
And now, our second scene.
Why do you think that's so funny?
Because it is, you know, I could see it now. You gonna go up there and mess around and bring back one of your devils to my house.
Wait, you know I'm not bringing no devil to the house.
Oh, I see you checking out them white girls.
Now, you know how I feel about my black women. Now, why you gonna throw that on me? I ought to take you outside and knock you out right now.
Hey, boy. I brought you in, I'll take you out.
Yeah, okay. What's up, Kane? It took you long enough, my brother.
Anyway.
Hey, KD. You know? So what's up, young buck?
Man, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Hey, how's work?
Well, you know, white man always on your back. But what else is new, huh? Have a seat.
What's up, man? Chilling.
So what y'all talking about?
Not much, just chatting.
Yeah, we talking about this Kansas trip.
Kansas? So what about Kansas?
So what are you gonna do, KD? You gonna lie out there in the streets till you get killed? Like your cousin, maybe?
What's that, sir?
Well, Sharif tells me him and Stacy have been trying to get you to leave with him.
Yeah, but I don't know about no Kansas.
Yeah, you know, I hear you there, you know. I was teasing Sharif about that before you came in. But what are you gonna do if you stay? You know, Sharif used to get into all kinds of... before he found the nation. Now, I'm no Muslim, but I agree with some of the things they say regarding black people. And if Allah helps to make him a better man than Jesus can, then I'm all for it.
So what you trying to say, Mr. Butler?
Whatever changes you have to make, then you just do it. You got to think about your life. Being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on. And you're the prey. All I'm saying is, survive. All right?
As I mentioned earlier, there is this pull in those two different directions. At the precipice of the side of staying in the hood is O-Dog. He would be considered the quote-unquote American nightmare of the early 90s. His description in the film by voiceover narration is being young, black, and not giving a care. This is evident throughout the film. He takes joy in his crimes, whether it's getting vengeance or killing a drug addict, or in the opening scene where he shoots some shop owners. He gets a visceral love out of it. In this scene, he nonchalantly explains how himself, Kane, and another friend, Wax, are going to kill the people who murdered Kane's cousin in a botched carjacking. Note, when the scene starts, he is proud of the tape of the murder he committed in the robbery from our opening scene and has been showing it to everyone in their community.
Lots of people killed before, but I ain't never done it myself. I mean, I never had a reason to. But when they killed my cousin, I knew I was gonna kill them.
Hey man, so you like my little tape, don't you?
Yeah, that nigga should've carried to the wax point. You could've did it much better.
It's all about Oak Dog, Steven Seagal. I'm gonna be a big ass movie star.
I told you to stop showing the tape.
Man, why you keep on about my tape, man? It don't happen. Alright? Alright? Damn. And we just gonna find these little marks and smoke them. That hard?
As long as it ain't no crowd. Look, I'm not killing no kids or no old folks, alright?
Hey man, who the f gonna be old out there 12 o'clock at night, man? I'll smoke anybody. I'm gonna hit this shit.
Look, alright, not me, alright? I'm not killing no kids.
And you know what? You acting like a little bitch right now. You acting real paranoid and shit. Now these motherfuckers smoked your damn cousin in front of you. Blew his head off in front of your face. And you ain't gonna do shit. You acting like a little right now. Man, I ain't letting that ride. We gonna go ahead and smoke all these fuckers. I don't care who the f out there. Is you down there?
Both of y'all shut the f up. Both of y'all acting like some. Both of y'all acting like some mother kill these. Give me my motherfucking joint.
As I was reading the essay included in the Criterion edition of this film, it begins with the statement, "This is a film for white people." When I first read that, I was taken aback by those words. However, Albert Hughes meant that it is meant to show people what really goes on in the hood. This film is often compared to two other films that were released around the same time. Boys in the Hood, directed by John Singleton, and Juice, directed by Ernest Dickerson. Juice is simpler. It is more about a group of young men and not a community or a society as a whole. And Boys in the Hood is a great and powerful film. But to a degree, it feels glossy and clean and refined. It almost has an after-school special feel to it. Rest assured, this film, Menace to Society, does not. It is gritty, raw, and unabashed in its approach. It is in your face, and it screams at you. This is the world we live in. It forces you to see it, and its visuals and words will always stay with you. I would like to invite everyone to join me next week as I review the comedy Friday to close out our Black History Month slate. Before I close, I would like to share the haunting closing lines by Kane from this film.
After stomping Arlena's cousin like that, I knew I was gonna have to deal with that fool someday. But damn, I never thought he'd come back like this. Blasting. Like I said, it was funny like that in the hood sometimes. I mean, you never knew what was gonna happen or when. I had done too much to turn back, and I'd done too much to go on. I guess in the end, it all catches up with you. My grandpa asked me one time if I care whether I live or die. Yeah, I do. Now it's too late.
For WMNH and Matt Connerton Unleashed, this has been a classic film review with Eric Pilcher.
Come on down to the Hop Knot at 1000 Elm Street, Manchester's premier craft beer and gourmet pretzel bar. Tell us more, Trudy.
We make our dough fresh every day. We make a variety of styles of pretzels and serve craft beer, cocktails, and a few bottles of wine. We do the traditional pretzel, and we have multiple flavors for that. We also do stuffed pretzels, pretzel sandwiches, free dessert pretzels, and pretzel knots.
The Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza at 1000 Elm Street.
Bring your kitchen to life with Queen City Cabinetry, located at 87 Elm Street in the historic Sunbeam Mall in Manchester. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They can be reached at 603-222-2007 or on the web at queencitycabinetrynh.com. Come see the possibilities. Queen City Cabinetry, another proud sponsor of WMNH.
This hour on WMNH is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 5 Dartmouth Drive in Auburn. They serve all your business needs, including employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments and wealth management, and customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600 or on the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
WMNH, rip the knob off.
Welcome back, everybody. We are well in hour number 2, numero dos, of Matt Connerton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire, also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. And hello to all of our online listeners across the nation and around the globe. You can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc., etc. Today is Friday, February 18, 2022. And in the studio, we've got Texas Mike at the news desk.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. On the couch, of course, DJ Reckless.
Yo, yo, yo.
Known to some as Christian Lacoste, but you prefer, at this point, DJ Reckless.
I've been called
correct?
a lot worse at this point.
Yes. And Rob Azevedo is here in studio with us.
Hello.
Rob, of course, the host of Granite State of Mind, which is live immediately following this program at 6 p.m. here every Friday at WMNH 95.3. What do you have coming up tonight, Rob?
Got a good show tonight. We're starting the show off with a guy from Londonderry. He a writer, a producer, an actor, and a director of a major motion picture that's on Hulu right now called Small Engine Repair. Takes place right here in Manchester, specifically specifically on a fictional West Side. Real heavy hitter actors in there. Really good movie. A lot of layers to it, and strong flick. I watched it, so highly recommend people check that out. Small Engine Repair on Hulu. And John Polono is his name. He went to UNH, Londonderry High School. So we're going to interview him. And then Addison Chase from Boston is coming up to do a half-hour performance.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that sounds amazing. And, of course, Friday is very busy around here. After Granite State of Mind at 7:30 p.m., of course, it's Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C. Yeah. And I have the honor and privilege of being one of Paul's co-hosts on that show, along with our friends Dan Randlett and DJ Steve. And tonight we have a special guest, Texas Mike, will be joining us here in the studio for that program as well.
Yep. Yeah, and I think I'm Dan tonight, correct?
Are you Dan tonight?
Or since I think Dan's not going to be here, correct?
I was going to say it'd be easier if you're just Texas Mike, because it's going to be weird to call you Dan. I've never called you Dan. I don't know if you realize that.
Until just now.
Yes. Yeah. So, yes, you can sit where Dan is. Dan not? You tend to know about these things before I do. Actually, is Dan not with us tonight?
I think he's in New York, correct?
Is he? I thought he was going to be back. I thought he was going to be back in time for the show, but maybe not.
Okay.
You might know something I don't, because you've always got your ear to the ground when it comes to these things.
What's the theme tonight, Matt?
The theme tonight is songs that ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who could it be now? Who could it be now?
Who could it be now? I believe that's one of them. I believe Paul said that was one of them.
What's love got to do with it?
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
You know what? I wish I didn't think of it. Paul does Paul creates the set list, and I didn't think of it until today, but I was in a band called The Jinxed. Maybe I'll close my show with it today. I was in a band called The Jinxed, and we have a song that asks a question. If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? It was kind of our...
I like that.
Yeah, it was kind of our local little... I don't want to say hit song. We didn't get any radio play with it, but it's a song that people in the area kind of knew us for, and a little punk song. Yeah, I'll end the show with that today. I've played it on the show before, but I wish I had thought of it sooner, because I would have suggested it to Paul. Hey, this song asks a question, and can we fit this in? It's short, but I didn't think of it until today.
So they didn't have any local radio shows or stations that would cater to the local artists when you guys had this band?
Oh yeah, but nothing we could get on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's always there's always shows, but yeah,
It's like none I got invited to.
Yeah, nothing the Jinx could get on. I remember we played a wrestling show once. Believe it or not, a local wrestling promoter in Concord was putting on a show, and we got invited to play, and because I knew the promoter, and I guess it was like somebody in the audience, one of the parents didn't like that song or something, and they complained to the promoter about it. Otherwise, we went over great.
You guys you love your wrestling, right? And you love your classic wrestling, right? Through the years?
Oh yeah, I've been watching. I got hooked on it when I was a kid. I actually haven't watched it much lately. I've just been so damn busy. But
you ought to try. Ted Arcidi, the owner of Weightlifters Warehouse.
My uncle knows him.
Yeah, I used to work for him.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh yeah. And he wrestled with all those guys.
Yep.
I mean, he was in the Andre era. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And oh yeah, he used to tell me stories about all kinds of wild stories. But
yeah,
he's right over there, man.
Yeah,
he's had a hell of a, he's done that really well. But then he started acting too, and he was in a couple big motion pictures as little bit parts. But he done great.
Mm-hmm. Is he? Where is he now? Is he
Probably right over Weightlifters Warehouse.
No, but I mean, is he retired, or because he's got to be up there? I would think. Right?
I bet he's in his 60s, and he's still. Last time I saw him, he looked like he could wreck all four of us right here.
No kidding.
But what at one time he was the strongest man in the world.
Wow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's not very tall though, right?
No, he's not. No, he's probably about 5'8".
5'8". Yeah. Easier to build muscle on a smaller frame.
True, but
Oh, is that why I'm like a plank?
That's why. Yes.
Good to know.
Now, Texas Mike,
Thanks
of
for the
course.
excuse.
Texas Mike, you were an AWA tag team champion in the late 1970s in Minnesota. Did you ever wrestle Ted Arcidi?
I think we crossed paths, but we were in the promotion at the same time, but we never did.
He's like, I clotheslined him once in a bar.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing him, if I'm not mistaken, he took a branding iron to the forehead once from Texas Mike over here.
Oh, now you bring up, now I remember, yes.
During a no DQ match.
Yes.
I got to tell you, it was pretty gruesome.
I'll do that.
Well, we've got a few minutes left if anyone would like to get in with a call, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text us at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connerton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And, of course, you can interact and opine in the Facebook live chat. But the best thing to do, of course, give us a call at 603-250-6007. A couple other programming notes for you. Monday on the show, we're going to be joined in studio by Kenny from the Hop Knot. Also, Charles Maddox will be joining us via Skype. So that'll be good. It's been a long time since Kenny's been on, and it'll be. I've been wanting to do that for Black History Month. The Hop Knot, proud to say, is a black-owned business, and Texas Mike, you're going to be heading over there for a pretzel. And are you still having a Shirley Temple when you go over, or are you going to maybe have something a little stronger?
Definitely have a little bit. Definitely have something a little bit stronger.
Yeah,
I feel like this is. I feel like this is going against everything we've preached about for the past 4 months.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
What?
Never mind.
Pretzels? I'm always talking about pretzels and the Hop Knot.
No, moving on.
I just saw Kenny. I just saw Kenny.
Excellent.
Yeah,
were you over at the Hop Knot?
No, he was walking across the street, and so we both said hello to each other.
Very good.
He was heading that way. Mikey, you were drinking something delicious. I saw on Facebook, some rum drink at maybe a Diz. Did you have a rummy drink down there?
The Merrimack Splash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much you pay for
They ought
that?
to rename it. Call it the Leo Az and Cada. That's a.
Or that was a specialty drink one night only for Ed Murphy and Ellie Chakas did a Celebrity West Side Tour event there on Wednesday.
Okay.
And 10% of their special menu profits is going to Special Olympics New Hampshire because that's a big cause for them. They did the Penguin Plunge.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
But that drink looked good.
Yes.
Well, that looked tasty.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. I had to deliver Mikey's debit card to him the other day at Francora's. You ever lose your debit card, Rob?
No, I am hyper diligent about keeping my debit cards, but I don't lose them. But oftentimes, I will just leave them at the bar down at the Shaskeen. I often leave my credit
I have
card
done that
there.
so many times.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather just leave it there and run a charge.
After a long night of working, and just you want to get out and
Yeah, you just want to get home and veg.
Well, DJ Reckless over here loses stuff all the time.
What are you talking about?
I've never seen anyone. You're always misplacing.
You
things.
lost a guitar.
No, it's still there.
No, but you lost your first guitar when I first met you.
That guitar, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
still
lost
have the
it.
one you gave me. Actually,
I ran around town finding one for you
I
long
know.
enough.
Yep, I remember that.
I still use it every now and then.
Yeah, yeah.
I just went and dropped quite a bit of money on a new DJ controller finally.
Well, speaking of that, you should plug what you've got going on this weekend.
Tomorrow night I'm at Central Warehouse for my 18 plus party. It's going to be Project X themed like the movie. It's going to be fun. We're going to have beer pong. It's going to be a college night. It's going to be fun. I'm especially excited to do 18 plus.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited about out of all of that. I don't care like what people say. Oh, it's a liability. It's this, it's that. It's fun for me.
That's tonight?
That is tomorrow night.
Oh, that's tomorrow
tonight. I am doing I don't even know what I'm doing tonight, dude. It's at Central Warehouse. That's a rap battle, but I'm DJing until 11.
Right. Yes, yes.
Then after that, I'm heading over to 603 to DJ from 11:30 to 1.
How's that joint doing?
That joint? It's we got through dry January. Right now, the GOAT runs the
town.
Runs the town.
What was
right
the
now,
bar
man.
that you said shutting down?
We can talk about that off air.
Why?
Because I can't give out names yet.
Oh God! Good Lord!
Oh God! Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about and why I'm talking.
Which
about
one?
it.
Cheers? Is this?
Oh no! Hey, that place. Hey, shout out to Edwin, man. That kid's going crazy over there. He's booking top of the line DJs from all over New England right now.
Oh, so they
man.
just had a bad start.
Yeah, it's a bad start. Things happen, man. Like, it happened at the worst time, but a lot of the places around here have had the same thing.
But I have heard the GOAT is crushing
The
businesses.
GOAT right now is a major college spot, and it's gonna stay like that.
They're calling it the Undertaker.
I'm telling you right now, to the promoter at the GOAT, if you don't book me, you're missing out, man. My Thursdays are open.
I also heard that it's
Work with me. Work with me.
I heard it's a whole mix of crowds, from
It's-
young to old.
I've seen mostly college kids. Mostly college kids.
Or it just depends on time and place. And another excellent show tonight. Local favorite Darnhurst playing down at the Saskeen, 9 o'clock.
You going to that show?
Maybe after I get off Retrospectum Radio.
Great article by Nate Graziano in the Manchester Inklink this week with Nick LaValle.
Yeah, and great article by you about getting lost on your own property.
Oh, right. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that.
Wow.
I got lost in my own backyard last week.
and you have a show tomorrow, correct?
I do have a show tomorrow down at the Shaskeen at 4 o'clock. We're doing a Tom Waits tribute. All kinds of great artists showing up there. We have, 20 different songs, 10 different artists. And, it's going to be a great time. Free show, so I hope everybody gets on down there. Usually we're pretty packed down there.
It's too bad it's not between noon and 3 p.m. You might
I
see
know.
Easy G there.
I can't believe he called me and said that.
By the way, Eric.
What, you're going to be down at the Shash tomorrow between
I'm
noon and
working
3?
tomorrow. Wait, am I? Yeah, I am working tomorrow, dude.
DJing?
No.
Oh, you work
T-Mobile.
in the kitchen or something?
T-Mobile.
Oh, okay. Oh, T-Mobile. Okay.
I sell cell phones now,
Oh,
man.
I just got this thing. What is this? Can you tell me what this
I
thing
can
is?
tell you right now that is an Nissan. Let me see the back.
You better be able to.
That
know.
is a Revel.
Yep.
Revel 5 Revel V Plus.
Yep, this is
Oh.
it, and I'm trying everything to trade it in because you literally need a strap to carry it around your
That
shoulder.
thing is huge,
This
man.
thing
That's
is like
that's a lengthy phone. Who sold you that?
they gave me a
Give
free
me
one.
names.
Up and hooks it.
Yeah, it almost looks like like a
Screw that
tablet.
store.
Yeah, because my iPhone was going kaput, and they're like, "Well, you've been with us for 18 years. We'll just give you a phone," and they give me this suitcase. So it's like carrying around a flat screen all day.
I'm gonna talk to you after about that.
Okay, but I don't want to pay anything.
By the way, EZG did message me because we were speculating about what he was doing tonight because he said he made plans. He said,
I told you he was on Tinder.
no, he says, going to church event in Nashua for a pizza party.
Ooh.
Maybe he'll run into Mr. Krabs at the church event.
I give up.
Mr. Krabs?
Mr. Krabs from Nashua.
Yo, did
Okay.
anyone show up to the? I heard there was rumors that someone was going to show up to the DoubleTree in a limousine with security for that
For an
house meeting.
For an
Yeah,
important vote, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Krabs, probably.
I think so.
Did you go down and check out Pauly C from, is it The Real World or?
Pauly D?
Who's what
Pauly-
show?
No.
Oh, from New Jersey, the Jersey
The Jersey
show.
Shore. Oh, the one that got rescheduled for what day is that? May 5th,
Is he
Cinco
a
de
good-
Mayo.
Is he a good DJ?
Yes, I'm actually opening for him.
Oh, well, nice job.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey.
I'll spill that one.
It's Pauly D?
Yes,
Oh,
Pauly
Pauly
D from
D.
Jersey Shore.
Yep.
Pauly C, Rob, you were thinking of our Pauly C.
I'm
from-
always thinking of Pauly C on Retrospective Radio.
Yeah, no,
at 7:30
it-
tonight.
So the story behind that show was there was inclement weather and it got rescheduled, which I don't agree with the rescheduling, but hey, what can I do?
By the way, before we're going to wrap up in a couple minutes here because Rob's got a big show tonight.
Big.
But, Rob, quickly, I'm just curious to
Update?
get... I'm curious to get your opinion about something.
Okay, sure.
Because I've changed my mind on this. Do you think Putin is going in?
Yes.
Ukraine?
Oh, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, I do.
I thought up until...
I like how Biden's handling it too. It's like
Yeah.
and his secretary. I like how they're saying, "Listen, this is what he's going to be saying." You know, and he's kind of giving you. You're going to hear about that they hit us, and but you know, yeah, they are, and then this will be a mess. So,
yeah.
But my thought was, Matt, and I know I come on here and I, slam Trump all the time. How do you think Trump would be dealing with it? He would probably, be offering assistance to Russia from the United States.
Quite possibly,
Oh,
yes.
quite possibly, quite sure he would be. How can we help you guys out?
Yeah, it's hard to know exactly, but, but that's not an implausible scenario that you've suggested, unfortunately. Yeah, up until today, I really kind of thought it was more likely that Putin was not going in, but the way it's looking now, it looks like he definitely is.
And for what? Just, I mean, it'd be nice if you just let them know. Now, why are you going to come kill 100,000 of us?
Yeah, he wants to reconstitute the Soviet Union.
Oh, okay.
It's like, former Ambassador Michael McFaul was saying, that Putin doesn't think like us. He's not worried about, a lot of dead Russians or what's going to happen to the economy. He's worried about his legacy, how he'll be viewed in the history books.
Not like Gorbachev.
No. Gorbachev is claiming that this whole thing that Putin says about how we promised that we would not expand NATO any further eastward after 1997, that's all BS.
Okay.
That there was no such promise ever made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows, man? Every day is something new, right?
Yes. Very exciting.
I want to learn what the classified information was that was down in Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe those notes that he wouldn't let anybody see when he was with Putin.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
Right.
That's right.
And he sold U.S. intelligence down the river.
Yeah, in Helsinki when he when he sided with the
Russians
against our own intelligence agencies.
Yeah. Patriot freedom.
Oh boy, those were the days.
Right. Don't ever forget about that.
No, well, in 2024, who knows?
Forget.
Yeah, in 2024 we could it could be more of that for all we know. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna begin to wrap up. Christian, one more time, please plug what you've got tonight.
Central Ale House 9 to 11 o'clock, and then 603 11:30 to 1.
Look at you, kid.
Very good.
Done.
Sir.
Getting
That's
it
right.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Texas Mike, you're heading over to the Hop Knot? Yep. And then you're going to be back for Retro Spectrum Radio. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it all straight in my head. For Retro Spectrum Radio with Pauly C tonight at 7:30.
Yes, absolutely.
And try to try not to, find a new girlfriend on your way out the door
Hey,
between
man.
now and 7:30.
Hey, man.
God, Mikey.
Hey, man, take it easy. Take it easy. He's been through a lot tonight.
He's a
I've
man
been listening.
He's a man about town. He's a local celebrity, and let's be honest, he's a sexy beast.
He is a sexy beast.
Yes, yes.
I agree with Jenny.
Yeah.
Give it all. Give it all up. You Texas beefcake, you.
I don't know. Is that what Jenny said exactly? I'm not sure if that's
get out there, have some fun.
Well, yeah. Of
Right.
course. He is a young man.
He is.
We forget that because he's in the WWE Hall of Fame, but he is a young man still.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rob, please remind us.
Don't
what have we
forget,
got?
tonight on Granite State of Mind, John Polono, Londonderry High School graduate with a brand new, really good major motion picture on Hulu right now called Spare Engine Repair. Small engine repair, and that's an interview with him at 6 o'clock. We're going to talk all about Manchester and the West Side, and then we have Addison Chase on after that, beautiful voice, and then tomorrow down the Shashkeen at 4 o'clock, free show, Tom Waits tribute show. Going to be a great one.
Outstanding. All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you all, and thank you to everybody who called in today, and I will talk at y'all in a little bit on Retro Spectrum Radio tonight at 7:30, and of course, after that, I will see you on Monday, and I will leave you with this. This is a song that asks a question. Little band called The Jinxed. If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me?
Yeah.
And I'll talk at y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody.
Boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you go out with me? Would you go out with me? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you finally notice me? Would you ever want to be with a guy like me? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you tell me you love me? Good, I'd better come down from behind the tree. I found you home again last night. I didn't want to do it wrong. We both know he's wrong for you, so now I'm gonna show you where you belong. He really sucks at loving you. You really suck at love. We really suck at love. If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you finally notice me? Would you ever want to be with a guy like me? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you tell me you love me? Good, I'd let me come out from behind the train. I'm jacking off at your window again. I know what you ain't right, but you keep on having sex right in front of me every goddamn night. Keep pushing me, pushing me, pushing me, pushing me, playing hard to get. But it won't be so hard when it's out the wings. My love, a felony that's enough for that. Now we're on the news. I never thought we'd be on the news, but now we're on the news. If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you finally notice me? Would you ever want to be with a guy like me? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you tell me you love me? Good, I'd probably come down from behind this tree. Would you go out with me? Would you ever want to be with a guy like me? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Could I finally come out from behind this tree? If I killed your boyfriend, would you go out with me? Would you finally notice me? Could I ever come out from behind this tree? Bang, 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 I do. WMNH, rip the knob off.